Hi guys, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching me, depending on your time zone. Now, what is Moses Kuria's factor in 2020 general election as far as Mount Kenya region vote is concerned? Currently, Kuria is the party leader of Chama cha Kazi, CCK. And the Kuria again, he has officially announced that he will not defend his Gatundu South seat in 2022 general election. So registering a new political party which seemingly is doing well on the ground and announcing officially that he is not going to defend his seat means that Kuria definitely is exiting from local politics and surfacing to the national politics. If Moses Kuria will be considered as a running mate among the top 3 presidential candidates, or let's assume that he will be part of one of this team just as a key player in that campaign, his input in that campaign is going to be felt on the ground. As we are speaking now, Moses Kuria is admitted at Karen Hospital and he has been there for quite some good days. Now, if you check generally on those people who are visiting Moses Kuria, it tells you that Kuria has definitely moved from local politics to the national politics. Okay, we don't wish anyone to get sick. Even we cannot wish those people who are perceived to be our enemies to be sick. And again, we understand, even if someone is your enemy, I'm sure many people will have sympathy with that person when he gets sick. But the question is, if Kuria was just in UDA part or Tanga, or let's say Jubilee part, so he will be either a UDA MP or Jubilee MP. What kind of faces were you expecting to see in that hospital? That's the question. Because if you check on those people who are visiting Moses Kuria, it is telling. And in politics, everything has its own agenda. By the way, I was forgetting, before we continue, a quick reminder. You might be watching me and you have not yet subscribed. My humble request, please consider subscribe so that any other time, once we come out with a video like this one, you'll always get notified. Again, to all the channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Let us share this video out. Now, back to our story. Now, like I said, for example, if it was Kuria is in UDA as a member, the same way we see people like Edward and the team, then the people you are anticipated to see visiting Kuria to tell him pole, definitely you will see the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto, someone like Rigathi Gachagua, Kimani Ichung'wah, Khalwale, Murkomen, Oscar Sudi and the team. These were the faces that we maybe could have seen there. Or let's assume it was Jubilee. Then definitely again, it will be the same way it goes with the Kieleweke side. So that could be what has played into that scenario. But from the photos we are getting, it shows that the national politics players are now seemingly accepting Moses Kuria into the national politics. So that means both UDA, Jubilee, KANU, Wiper, ANC, Ford Kenya, and all those players, they are now recognizing Moses Kuria as one of them. So the list of personalities who visited Moses Kuria started with the Mount Kenya Political Party Forum spokesperson Martha Karua, Kiunjuri and the team. Those were the first people to visit Moses Kuria. And we remember the genesis where it is starting from. Then after that, it followed with the Wiper Party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka. Then when Kalonzo Musyoka left, definitely, UDA Party leader, who is also the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto, paid a visit to Moses Kuria. And after that, definitely, Justin, the National Assembly Speaker, Justin Muturi, together with the Rigathi Gachagua, paid a visit to Moses Kuria. And remember, Justin Muturi also, he wanted to vie for the president, and for that matter, he's also a party leader. Then after that, the Nakuru governor, who also seemingly might be forming his own political party, visited Moses Kuria. And after that, Lee Kinyanjui, brother Gideon Moi, who doubled to be also a Baringo senator and the KANU party leader paid a visit to Moses Kuria in the company of Jirongo. Na sasa huyu Jirongo, I don't know, Jirongo want to be a running mate to Gideon Moi, because now I see they are moving closely in every step. Ama haja yake ni kukula pesa ya Moi. Anyway, time will tell. That is by the way. So after that visit, Kuria later proceeded to have a press briefing inside the hospital together with the Karua, Kiunjuri, and the other guys on matters to do with the registration of new voters, especially with the Mount Kenya region, the program that Kuria and the team they are putting to see more people in Central region registering as new voters as we are heading to the next general election. So seemingly a lot of activities have continued to happen in that hospital. So again, the ANC party leader Raila Mudavadi made his entry to that hospital just to tell Moses Kuria pole. And finally after that, the ODM party leader Raila Mudavadi has definitely visited Moses Kuria kumwambia pole. So the only person who has not visited Kuria up to now maybe is the Jubilee party leader President Uhuru Kenyatta, and maybe when he makes his way back to the country he might visit Moses Kuria, maybe. We don't know. So it tells you that the top politicians, senior politicians, the top players on the national politics are now embracing Moses Kuria. They are accepting Moses Kuria as one of them. Because how can it happen? You have all these political party leaders visiting Moses Kuria and tell me, what if he was just a member of parliament? Could it happen that way? That's the question I asked in the beginning. So it tells you that kuna mambo, there is something there. So with all of this story, it tells you that Kuria might be having some characters that these politicians would need to have Kuria as part of their team to deliver to some extent. So it tells you that Kuria is a hard-working person. And to that extent, being a shrewd politician, Kuria will have some input in the upcoming general election. So whoever will have Moses Kuria as his running mate, or let's assume for that matter, just part of the campaign team, I think in my view, he's going to be a lucky person, because Moses Kuria, number one, he is known for mobilizing. Kuria can really mobilize, and Kuria can easily engage with people from whichever corner of the country. Kuria can mingle freely with people. Akiingia ndani ya watu, anajuana nao kiurahisi, and it's easy to sell Moses Kuria manifesto or ideas to the public. Because, you know, even if Moses Kuria gets to Kisumu, you will see people wanashangilia. When he gets to Western region, you will see people wanashangilia. So, and when he's in Mount Kenya, definitely everyone accepts Moses Kuria. And that is where Moses Kuria probably will be needed more to deliver to some extent. Especially to those people who don't have really much influence in Central region politics. And you see, that tells you, despite the fact that Kuria is still sick and in the hospital, he still managed to mobilize these guys that are working with Akina Martha Karua, Akina Mange Kiunjuri. They get to the hospital just to give a brief statement on how they are planning to mobilize people to go and register. And remember, these guys are targeting to register around 3 million new voters. Wanasema watu wa nyumbani na wale wenye wako diaspora. So it means they are targeting to register 3 million new voters. And already they have listed out the strategy that they want to use to register these voters. So it tells you they are serious. So I can definitely confirm here that Moses Kuria has definitely moved from local politics, and this guy, he's going to play henceforth national politics. If he's going to make more influence or input, time is going to tell. But the fact is that he has already left local politics, and these guys definitely are welcoming Moses Kuria. So he has been well received, and even for us on this platform, we are wishing Moses Kuria a quick recovery. We are waiting to see him getting on ground rolling. We want to analyze this politics here as usual, because we have so many videos we have done about Moses Kuria. So we also take this opportunity to wish Moses Kuria a quick recovery. Now, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. I think you can also tell me in the comment section your views about the visit that Moses Kuria has had from the beginning up to now. Let's meet in the comment section. Tell me what does that one means politically speaking. Because everything that you see politicians do, definitely, it has its own political implication. So, wacha tupatane kwa comment section. May good God bless you. See you in our next video. But again, if you have reached this far, I'm sure to some extent you have enjoyed this video. So, do the needful by subscribing. Show us love by subscribing. And again, you can recommend us to your friends so that they can also subscribe. See you in our next video.